Hi everybody. Gurge here, along with Gigantic Mean,
Hey everybody.
and today we have some breaking news here. The Kamigawa Precons, they're uh they're out for better or worse. A lot of spicy opinions on this.
Yeah.
Uh, just to give you guys a brief overview here, the first one is power up. It's like blue white, like vehicles. Uh, and there's a couple of spicy cards in it that we'll get to. Uh, the other one is Gruul, and it's like Gruul, like modified. It's like the new Kamigawa keyword.
Hmm.
Um,
Right.
and modified, it's what like if it has like counters on it or equipment or auras.
Yes.
Uh, So it's like a lot of like shenanigans with equipment, counters, whatever. So your shit gets modified. Uh I oh, there's a commander. I was gonna say I've we heard so much about like the actual like some of the cards. I didn't even look at the commanders for this yet.
Yeah, that's cool artwork on me, by the way, for the red green.
Yeah, let me put this over here. Uh yeah, I'm gonna cover our faces for a second. People people are gonna be
That
sad not to see
thankful.
our pretty faces for 2 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah, so the Gruul guy, he's Chishiro, the Shattered Blade,
Hmm.
legendary creature, Snake Samurai, 4 power, 4 toughness. Whenever an R or an equipment enters the battlefield under your control, create a 2/2 red spirit creature token with menace. At the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each modified creature you control. Wow, that actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Uh, like it doesn't sound like it doesn't sound like completely nutty broken good, but that sounds like that that's definitely not a garbage commander by any means. Uh
Oh wow. Yeah, just looking at some of the cards in here. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I mean R and equipment, I mean you can uh I mean there's a lot of R's and equipments out there that are just like incredibly cheap. So
Hmm.
that first part, I mean you can spit out 2/2s left and right if you want to go that route. And then at the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each modified creature you control. So yeah, so the second part, I mean, if you can just like spread out counters on everything, then uh, then everything gets more counters on it.
Yeah.
So that's when I first heard about this deck, I was sort of just like brushing it off, but that actually sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sitting here looking at the cards. This is crazy.
And you got Franco,
Hmm.
uh, acidic slime. Yeah, I mean, this is like if you were gonna go on EDH Rec and like look up like commander staples, like you will see a lot of these as just like cards you would, you know, they're just like good. They're like very solid cards in this deck.
Yes. It's got Grum Gully in it.
Yeah. Uh,
Wow.
Tribe Elder. He kind of goes in. He can kind of slot in any deck. Uh, Rhythm of the Wild. That's a $5 uncommon, so that's pretty good.
Wow.
Um, so I guess I guess
That's
just to bring this up now, we did look up like prices of these. Like if you're gonna buy this deck, like just like the individual cards, it gets pretty pricey. This estimate is from MTG Goldfish, and some of these cards are not actually out yet, so it's a little skewed for sure, but it does say $160
wow.
if you were gonna buy this like card by card individually. Uh, and what does this thing actually cost? Like $30?
Yeah. Yeah. Amazon, you can buy four, two copies of each commander set for 113, or I'm sure card shops would be comparable. I was just looking on
Right.
Amazon. So yeah, you can get them for $30 $31 a piece with free shipping. So free
Yeah.
returns.
Um,
It's crazy.
yeah, and I don't have too much experience with the whole like precon buying thing. I've never actually bought one, but I know some of them. Uh, the prices of some of them, they just like shoot up in price.
Right.
Because some of the cards are just so hard to find that it's like you get them from the precon.
Mm.
Uh,
But- and I don't know if you noticed, but Match Slayer is in there. That's one of our TikTok.
oh yeah,
That was one of our famous TikTok posts. There, we over 5,000
yeah. The
views.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Wow.
very infamous Mage Slayer.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's another card that's like $5, and it's an uncommon. Uh, Now I guess the idea is since they since they made this box with these cards in it, the price will slightly go down. But uh, I don't know unless I'm missing something. This is a very good value.
I
Uh,
think so.
I mean even if this is 50% wrong, it's still a good value. Uh,
Yeah.
it's still a really good
Man.
value.
Yeah. It's got a Soul Ring. What's Soul Ring run now?
Well, that they reprinted a lot. It's like a couple bucks.
Yeah. Still. I mean, if you
Yeah.
don't have one.
Oh yeah. And that's actually the other thing I noticed, and I might be wrong on this, but I feel like the not all of them, but some of the older precons, I mean they would just put like shit lands in them, like just like random like tap lands that you'd never
Mm.
actually want. But I mean these lands are they're not the best, but they're definitely not the worst.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, Command Tower. It's pretty good. Yeah.
yeah,
Gruel Turf.
yeah, go,
Yeah. That's Go
yeah.
ahead.
Oh no, I just, yeah. I mean, I, I don't know. I mean, if you're looking for this kind of deck, uh, I don't see why not. You know,
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, you know, we are just getting into Commander. I'm enticed by this. So
yeah,
Shiro, that looks pretty good. Really does.
yeah,
Oh, and then if you go to the other one though, there's parts I need for the other deck I've been building. There's Emery, um, but this one looks pretty good too.
yeah. So, I guess the summation, uh, of this deck in our completely idiot opinions is, it's pretty good actually.
Yeah.
Um, so. Yeah, I mean, just looking at the cards, I do know, like, I know Mage Slayer is like $5 because I looked that up a couple, like a week or two ago. Rhythm of the Wild, I know that's $5 because that's another one I looked up recently. Just those two cards are $10. that's a third of the price of this whole deck
Yeah.
that you get your
Yeah.
money back. And
Yeah.
that's not
Exactly.
it's not including any of the other cards, which easily add up to more than $30. Now I guess the counter argument might be, well, previous precons had better like value, which is definitely possible, but uh I don't know. I think it's good. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. I do too. I think that's a great deal.
Yeah.
And that's I mean, I probably don't tell my wife, but I'm probably going to buy both of them. Yeah, don't tell her.
Yeah.
She's not here. I can say that out loud. Yeah.
Yeah,
But that
hey, what's this random $60 from charged to Wizards of the Coast?
but I don't know what that is.
Yeah, are we getting robbed? What's going
Yeah.
on?
Yeah, but like it's supposed to only do it once a year. I don't know why they did that twice. I don't know. I'll call about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll call oh my god, what's his name? Yeah, you'll call Mark Rosewater.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Mark.
Hey, thanks for the decks, man. Uh,
Yeah.
you should
Oh
be
my
printing more
God.
of these. I'll buy them.
Yeah. These are good. I mean,
Yeah. Um, well, let's get into the next one. The
yeah.
because yeah, the next one has a couple of key points here. Uh, where did I close the tab? Where?
I don't know. It's the power up.
Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah. Sorry, the technical difficulties for one
Yeah.
second.
That's okay.
Uh, wait, that's not it. Go. Oh, there it is. I did.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Sorry about that. All right. So the other one is it's a blue white. It's sort of like vehicle based. The commander. I'll bring this over. It's Kotori pilot prodigy. One a white and a blue legendary creature, Moonfolk pirate. Creatures you control have crew 2. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target artifact creature you control gains lifelink and vigilance until end of turn, and
Hmm.
2 power, 4 toughness. Um, so getting into the well, I guess just to start with, what do you think of that commander?
I like it. I mean, think about all the vehicles that you can have that, have 5 and 6 crew, and this one reduces that down to 2. And you can come up with 2 anywhere to crew a vehicle, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah, I like it. It's 3 costs, 2 4. And it's a little bit more durable for a 3 cost. I like it. What do you think?
Uh, I it's sort of hard for me to really say just because whenever I see a card is like a vehicle, I'm just like, oh, I'm not fucking interested at all. uh,
Yeah.
but I mean, the sound of that sounds really good.
Yeah.
Uh, I guess that's the other thing with vehicles. I just feel like the only like the vehicles I can think of like offhand are Asika's Chariot, which doesn't count because it doesn't fit in
Right.
here. Smuggler's Copter, which is actually in this deck, but the crew cost is cheaper than 2 anyway.
Yeah.
Uh, it's like those are the only 2 I really like think of uh, when I think of like busted vehicles.
Mhm.
Um,
You
now,
have the weather light. The weather light's a 4/5 of a crew of 3. Um,
yeah, and it is in this deck.
yeah.
Uh,
Um, anything else?
Let me just read Weatherlight quick. It's 4
Oh,
mana, has flying. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a historic card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Um, so if that was crew 2, would that be like busted? It's only one less crew.
right. I don't know. I don't
So,
know. I know, like, from standard play, the plow was always hard to deal with once it got going. And you look at it here, it's a crew of 6. So it's a
mhm.
2 cost crew of 6. And if that crew gets reduced to 2, yeah, that's a problem, I think. I think that's busted.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, that actually sounds really good.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
does it making 3 white mana and 3 life every time it attacks. I mean, that's yeah.
yeah. Um, and since you're in blue and white, it's easier to get to this card even though it's commander.
Mhm.
So, just because it's one card, uh, you'd be able to fish for it slightly easier.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Um,
Yeah. I know one of my favorite cards is in here. And
oh, what's that?
can you get
Emery?
No.
Oh, it's
Dance of the Mance.
oh yeah.
I love that card.
Yeah. Yeah, back in the glory days of Eldraine.
Yeah, that card. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that card makes people quit.
Yeah. Just as a reminder, Dance of the Mance, it costs X, a white and a blue. It's a sorcery, and it reads return up to X target artifact and or non-R enchantment cards. Whoops, lost it. Sorry. Return up to X target artifact and or non-R enchantment cards, each with converted mana cost X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If X is 6 or more, those permanents are 4/4 creatures in addition to their other types. Um, yeah, so if you just make your opponent like Dirtle long enough, uh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's easily a game-ending card.
Ooh, yeah. So this one's got mirrors in it. It's loaded up with a few mirrors. That's pretty cool. Foundry
Yeah.
Inspector.
Um,
Wow.
yeah, and again, I mean, just looking at this deck in a whole, it really looks like there's not any like just straight garbage in it. Uh, and just vaguely from what I remember in old like precons, I would sort of look at like before I was even interested in commanders, I was more just like standard. Uh, like I wouldn't even uh like I know as a fact the lands were just a lot shittier. And again,
Yeah.
these aren't like perfect lands, but they're definitely decent. Uh, and yeah, I mean the creatures, there's really not just like straight garbage.
No.
Um, I mean like maybe a couple of these, but nothing. It's definitely not egregious. So
No. Yeah. And the Jace, you think that's good?
uh, let me see here. So he's 4 mana. He's blue. +1 is until end of turn. Until your next turn, whenever a creature an opponent controls attacks, it gets -1, -0 until end of turn. Um, not the best +1.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I'd say that +1's pretty shitty, and usually that's a bad sign. His -2 is reveal the top 3 cards of your library. An opponent separates those cards into 2 piles. Put one pile into your hand and the other on the bottom of your library in any order. Um, Yeah, that's kind of shitty.
Yeah. What
Uh,
was that card in standard that did that? You had to separate 3 cards into 2 piles.
oh,
What was
it was like at Atrix or something.
Yeah.
Something of Atrix, Truths, and TG. It was something. Oh, yeah, Atrix Oracle of Half Truths.
Yeah, that Oracle of Half Truths, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I hated that card.
I actually didn't mind it only
Really?
because when this card was out, I was usually playing uh like Gruul or Mono Red, so I
Mm,
would just fucking kill him and then whatever you like got a stupid card out of it. But it's
yeah.
4 mana for the half truth guy. That's pretty pricey.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and I mean, it's funny. You see people's personalities. You put the 2 lands in one spot and put the good card by itself, and they always take the 2 lands. They don't know. They just
Yeah.
take the 2. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
always a weird mind game there. And then the other,
Yeah.
it's like you could like the face up card, sometimes you would just put like one land there and it's like they wouldn't really know what to do, you
Hmm.
know? But
Yeah. Yeah.
um
Yeah, but this one doesn't look bad either. I mean, there's a lot of cards on it. Emery's what, a couple bucks, and yeah, there's
yeah.
I
Um
podcast.
uh where's the tab? I did look up the price for this one. Um, Now this one, just going based on this NTG Goldfish calculation, it's way less than the other one,
Hmm.
which is interesting because everybody is saying the other one is less impressive.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, when I say everybody, I mean like a few YouTube comments and a Reddit thread. Uh,
Hmm.
but it seems like everybody in my little uh sample size is saying the this blue white one is more impressive. Uh,
Huh.
I mean, maybe I guess there's two separate things here. One is the value. Are they talking about the value or the actual like quality of the deck?
Hmm.
Um, it seems like people are saying the quality of the deck of the Azorius one's much better, but they also just seem generally underwhelmed with the Gruul one, which
Really?
yes, that's kind of surprising to me because
It doesn't look that bad to me. You know what I mean? I don't know.
yeah, I
And
guess
it's
it's
got
good.
the ox. No, I was just looking. I mean, the ox, the agitator. I mean, Krenko. I mean, its its curve is. I mean, it's pricey. Well, there's finally a 2 cost. Yeah, there's a 3
Mm,
cost. Couple 3 costs, couple 4 costs. I mean, yeah, but if you're ramping, right? It has ramp in it, doesn't it? Or yeah, Soul Ring. I don't know. Oh, and you got the signets. I don't know. I like it. You know what I mean? I just as far as I'm concerned, I like the Gruul one. I like them both, but I would think the Gruul one's better than what they're giving it credit. Maybe I'm
yeah.
wrong.
Uh, hmm. Yeah, that is a good point about the mana cost. I didn't really look at that actually. It is a little pricey.
It is, isn't it?
Um,
And it looks like the Zorius is, well, it's pricey too. Well, there we go. The mirrors. I guess once you start getting to the mirrors and SRAM, that helps the cost of everything in Emery. Um, yeah, it looks like the curve is smaller on the Zorius.
yeah. Um,
Oh, yeah, they got the freaking owl. Oh, that owl's got to be a beast in this deck.
yeah, the
Yeah.
Arcanus Owl.
Yeah, and Hannah and Raph. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I guess we should talk about the card in question in this
Yes.
deck. If I can find it.
I think is it in the other pile?
Oh, here it is. So Swift Reconfiguration. It's a 1 mana enchantment aura. It has flash, and it reads enchant creature or vehicle. Enchanted permanent is a vehicle artifact with crew 5, and it loses all other card types. And then in parentheses it says it's not a creature unless it's crewed.
Hmm.
Uh, Now we're kind of idiots when it comes to this sort of thing. So we did some research. But apparently what this essentially means is it's like a flash. It's like a flash. People are saying flash pacifism.
Hmm.
Which basically it's just 2 mana, like your creatures just shit now.
Right.
Or it's 1 mana like protection. It's kind of shitty protection if you use it that way, but it's situational, so it could, amount to something, you know.
Right.
Uh, but for 1 mana, that's pretty nuts.
It is. It is. I mean, that's. I think that's a great card. And so once we started thinking about it and realizing, yeah, that card's a one cost flash, um, lose all ability. It's just crazy. Trying to get back to the list here. There we go.
Yeah. Um,
Tsubasa. What?
yeah. I mean, against certain decks, like there's a lot of decks where like there's like basically only one creature, and that's a commander.
Right.
So I mean, if you just hit the wrong commander with this, I mean, just like game over essentially.
Mhm. Yeah.
Uh,
Yep.
so
Yeah. Yeah. That stinks.
yeah,
This
yeah,
stinks for that Sisei deck I'm working on.
yeah, yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah. So much for those like $100.
yeah. Oh my
Uh,
gosh.
yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, it, it, we played Commander. I don't know, like a week ago or something, and I played a Casmina's Transmutation, which it's basically just like a 2 mana whatever blue pacifism. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, and I did some research, and yeah, it's like apparently you just get like screwed out of your commander when that thing gets used.
Yeah.
Uh, which is really like not fun because like at least if your commander just gets like killed or something, you can just like cast it again. But when your commander just gets like completely hosed and you like can't even do anything about it, uh,
Right. Right.
it's not like a fun situation. And I feel like this card sort of does that. Uh, so I don't know.
Yeah. It does. It does that to him right away.
Yeah, does it on turn one. Uh,
Yeah, that sucks.
yeah. So I don't know. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, like if you're playing to win, then fuck it. Who cares? It's a good fucking card. But
Oh yeah.
just the casual Timmy and me just wanted to throw that out there. Uh, but
Yeah. Well, I will say this: there's one card in there that I mean, I'm really excited that it's in there. It's the Mobilizer Mech, and that with the mirrors that are in there, um, that's going to be fun. The Mobilizer Mech, what does he do?
all right, I'll
He's your
just
Thank you. He's basically your Power Ranger Ultimate, is what he is. Yeah, he's awesome, man. So you'll read him, but yeah, I
yeah.
I'm I'm excited about this.
Yeah. So Mobilizer Mech, he costs 1 a blue, an artifact vehicle with 3 power, 4 toughness. He's got flying, and whenever a Mobilizer Mech becomes crewed, up to 1 other target vehicle you control becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. Crew 3.
Oh no, that's not the one, then is it? Who is our Power Ranger guy?
Oh, you know what? I think I is it.
That's not him. Who is it? Go ahead. Is
Well,
it?
I was gonna say Cyberdrive Awakener, but
Uh,
nah, that doesn't look mere. Oh, was that the card we were texting about?
yeah, it was. Was it
Uh,
Mechatran? You hear my dog? What is it?
um, uh,
We're so good.
yeah, yeah. Quality content striking again.
Yeah.
Uh, no, it's not. Uh, Genesis engine. This thing. No. Uh, no. Wait, are you sure it was in this deck? Was it just in Oh, you're muted.
I don't think it was in the deck, because yeah, we would have seen it. I was gonna look on. I put it up on TikTok. Let's see, but it would fit right in this deck.
Yeah.
The the Mechatan core. Oh, the Mech Titan core. Excuse me, the Mech Titan core. That would fit right in there.
Let me look up that sucker.
MECH Titan core.
Yeah, so Mech Titan Core, it's a 2 mana artifact vehicle, 2 power, 4 toughness. He's from the new Kamigawa set, and he's got an ability. You pay 5 and exile Mech Titan Core and 4 other artifact creatures and or vehicles you control. Create Mech Titan, a legendary 10/10 construct artifact creature token with flying, vigilance, trample, lifelink, haste. That's all colors. When that token leaves the battlefield, return all cards exiled with Mech Titan Core except Mech Titan Core to the battlefield tapped under their owner's control. It's got crew 2. Uh
Yeah. The way he's all colors.
that's like a
Yeah,
lot of fucking words. But
that's a lot of words. Yeah.
okay, but I guess what you're getting at is the mirrors uh pretty easily like help make this happen.
Mm-hmm.
Uh
Yeah.
it's also kind of nice because like all the costs are colorless, so you don't really have to worry about that kind of shit. Uh, oh, and it's artifact creatures, so you can't. I got you. Okay.
Yeah. So there's actually a guy on TikTok that brought up the mirrors, and yeah, that's awesome.
Um. So what would be? I guess the other thing. Um. So in Commander, this is like another whatever hot topic. The whole like infect situation. I don't.
Mm,
I don't know if you know much about that.
I don't. You'll have
Uh,
to fill me in.
okay. So do you know what infect is?
No, explain to me.
Okay. All right. No, that's fine. So infect, uh, if a creature has infect, instead of dealing damage, it does like infect counters or poison
Mm.
counters.
Oh, like poison counters. Yeah.
Yeah. So if a player gets 10 poison counters, they
Hmm.
lose the game.
Right.
Now, in Commander, you get double the life you do of all the other game types,
Hmm.
but you don't get double the poison counters. It's still 10.
Really?
Yeah. Uh, so I know there was a phase where like it was like a really hot topic. Apparently nothing happened because it's still 10. Uh, but I guess what I'm getting at is since this thing is a 10/10, if you could give it an infect, it would
Oh,
be a one hit kill, you know?
yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah. Like I know black has infect. Like I think it's like black and green. So
Yeah,
uh so yeah, I mean if you could get infect on this thing,
that
um
would be nasty.
yeah,
It's flying, vigilance, trample, lifelink, haste.
right. Um
Wow.
so um so if you aside from the infect thing, if you're playing this in blue,
Hmm.
uh what's like the fat like what's like realistically the fastest you could get this out? Like turn 1 you get out like a soul ring, turn 2 you get out like one myrrh maybe,
Hmm.
and it's like one mirror and like a mana rock or something.
Yeah.
So on turn 3 you have uh like 6 mana
Mm.
maybe. I
Yeah.
so I guess on turn 4 you could get this out if if you hit stuff well enough.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Uh
mean, yeah. That's yeah, because you only need what, one, two mirrors to crew it, right?
um
It's a crew of two. Oh no, that's a crew of two. You have to exile five. Well, that and four other artifact creatures, indoor vehicles. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah, but I mean if you just have like little random um
little one ones.
yeah, it's actually kind of a lot though.
Yeah, it is.
For four other yeah,
So
I don't think you could do that turn 4. That's probably more like turn 5. Um,
probably five. Let's see. See the. Mhm. Yeah. I'm just looking at deck here. So yeah. Did I lose you?
no,
No. There's always noise over here, so I didn't know if I lost.
yeah, no,
So
just
just looking at, yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting. But if you're making, like, if you go back to this deck and you're making 1/1 Thopters, you know what I mean? Because,
oh, yeah, right.
so, I mean, if you're just like that Mirror Smith, it says whenever you cast an artifact spell, you may pay one. If you do, create a Thopter. You know, it's just once you start doing stuff like that, yeah, maybe four or five, four at the earliest. You know, I have to agree with you. You know, five at the would probably be more realistic. But if you can hit a 10/10 on turn five with flying vigilance lifelink, I think that's pretty daggone good.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, didn't see that command towers. Yeah, no one's really.
I mean, uh, I feel like unless I'm missing something, I feel like this thing would just fit into like an elf ball deck really well.
Hmm.
Uh, right?
Yeah,
Because I mean they just have a ton of mana dorks.
yeah,
Uh,
and that's all you need.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
can't believe it. They didn't put it in this deck. Really, this one. Unless the fact that all colors, would that trigger it out of it because it becomes all colors? Since this is Azorius? Didn't you say that, like, you can only play the colors of the deck?
Uh, yeah, that's. Uh, I did find out a little bit more of that. So, uh, I don't think it applies in this case.
Okay.
Uh, but so the rule that I read was uh the cards in your deck have to match the identity of the commander.
Right.
Uh, and I'm pretty sure the identity is based on the pips in the text. Well, just like on the card anywhere.
Mm.
There are a couple exceptions which I found out. Uh, like if there's pips in a reminder text, it doesn't count.
Hmm.
Um, Now this doesn't have colored pips when it says all colors, so I feel like it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So if it had all 5 colors in there, it'd be a problem.
yeah. So it should be fine for that.
Okay. I
It is
like
kind
the
of weird though.
card.
Why would it? It seems kind of arbitrary that it would just say that it's all colors.
Yeah,
Like
that doesn't.
what difference? Like I know someone's listening and gonna be like, well, actually, it actually matters a lot. I get it. There it does matter for stuff, but it just seems arbitrary that they would put that in there.
Yeah, yeah, there's a reason I'm sure they did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They wouldn't have done that for a reason without a reason. But it does I don't know. You
yeah,
know, maybe they're thinking since you're using 5 artifacts that I don't know, 5 colors. I don't know, but artifacts are colors. I don't know.
yeah. But
Mm.
yeah, everyone should ignore my elf ball theory because it says artifact creatures.
Yeah, yeah.
So
There. Yeah. Someone already probably said, "What's he talking
yeah,
about?"
no. Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
if we had like any amount of viewers, our comment section would just be destroyed. But
yeah.
um, uh, yeah,
They would get,
so
wouldn't they?
yeah, um, all right. Well, we got pretty far off track there, but uh,
Well, we stayed on Commander.
yeah, yeah, we were half on track there, but yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I mean, I like these decks a lot. I don't really know how they stack up compared to previous ones, but I don't know. They seem pretty fucking good. The values definitely seems to be there. So
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I'm with you on that.
yeah. So uh, I don't know if anyone listens to us regularly, and if you do, thank you a lot.
Yes.
You'll know I'm pretty skeptical of WotC when I want to be, but not in this case. So yeah, if they keep this
Yeah.
up, uh, I don't know. I'll be a happy camper.
Yeah, and I still think like what those arena packs that they made, those were a great value for like $7. You know what I mean? It's just yeah. So they've hit some home runs on these specialty packs, as far as I'm concerned. You know,
Yeah. Wait, sorry. What packs?
what was it? It was the arena starter kit. That's what it was. The arena starter kits,
Oh, like the
and
thing in Arena.
well, yeah, but it's they actually you get live decks, and you. I mean, I picked them up at Walmart.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got
You
you.
you get 2 60 card decks, you have, I mean, the value's there. I mean, the cards in it are worth more than the pack cost, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, well, I'll look at these later, but yeah. Yeah, so yeah, keep it up, Watsy, and
Yeah.
you'll have the Manic Vandals on your back for a
That's
long time,
right.
you know, until you do something stupid in Arena again, and then I'll be bitching
Yeah.
about it, I'm sure, but
Yeah.
um
Yeah.
it's fine.
I'm telling you.
Um all right, well, yeah, I guess that's it for this episode. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, the giveaway. Don't forget the
Oh,
giveaway.
yeah, right. Yeah, so whenever we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're giving away a Kamigawa Neon Dynasty booster box.
Yes, we
So
are.
yeah, please subscribe, and we'll get there eventually. I mean, since we started this thing, we're picking up subscribers. So
We'd like to thank you for that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Thanks everybody. Seriously, it's
Yeah.
nice. Um, yeah. So who knows? Maybe sometime in the very near future, we'll be doing the giveaway. So smash that subscribe button, and
Yes.
yeah. Until next time, we'll see you later.
All right. See you guys.